about Ari Spears? I don't remember hearing Ari Spears' name at all.
Let's Google this.
I don't
remember.
maybe
Ari Spears responded to him or something.
Yeah, I would say I don't even remember because he done made a video.
So what's funny is, so again, I'm looking at an article on Vulture. It was updated January the 5th. Katt Williams scorches the earth and every comedian on it. And they go through everything that he said about everybody else. So literally each person, look, Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, they actually wrote out what he said.
He didn't talk about him at all. I'm looking here. He just was responding. And then
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just did Control F Aries and it didn't pop up. Hey, what I will say though, and I'm glad that I just rolled past this name, Jonathan Majors. Let me tell you something.
Oh shit!
I didn't see it.
New entry.
I gotta get close for this because this is funny as hell. This is funny as fuck. He said that they went around the world for 2 years and told any woman who would listen that this was a good looking nigga. And when I tell you that I screamed because I have never thought that Jonathan Majors was attractive. He was on, what was it, Lovecraft Country? Or whatever. Is that the show that he was on? Yeah. So that's when women were like, girl, this guy, but I'm like, who's this big nose nigga y'all looking at? And it's not because he has a big nose. You can have a big nose and still be attractive. He isn't. And I'm just sitting there like, why do y'all like this dude? And girl, he's sexy. No, he's not. And then he's doing more and more movies. And I'm like, that's great. And then somebody tried to say he was not ugly. He was poor. No, I've seen some very, very attractive broke ass niggas. No, this is not one of them.
Flavor Flav had money.
Flavor Flav had money, and Flavor Flav is still ugly as sin, I assure you. So Jonathan Majors has never been attractive to me. So like I cracked up when he said that because I was like, finally somebody else. Because I'm like, it has behooved me this entire time. Like, why do people think that he is so attractive?
Every time I see Jonathan Majors, he always looked like a nigga that was cool with my daddy.
He absolutely does look like he's from the wrong decade.
I'm like, what you back in 65?
That's right. Like he absolutely he's from the wrong decade. Like if this nigga would have been an extra and Let's Do It Again, I wouldn't have been shocked.
You
looking real City Portier-ish. Like there's definitely he has an old face.
I got a question. How long is Megan Good staying?
Oh, until something else.
Till by spring.
I mean, that interview today kind of boxed Terry in for a minute because he was like, she's been stuck by my side. She treated me like Coretta, and then he looked at her because she was at the interview. So it was like, if she leaves tomorrow,
did he say? Oh, he said that she like Coretta
held me down like Coretta.
Yeah. Oh, see, I just posted in the group. It's a meme. It's a meme. Just wait.
He's got a thing for Coretta, like some kind of like
no. Because when I heard that audio of him cussing out this white woman and being upset at his alabaster queen because she couldn't hold him down like Coretta Scott and like Michelle Obama. And I'm like, well, here's the problem. One, there's a couple of reasons why. And again, this is not to say that a white woman cannot hold down her man. I'm not saying that because we didn't see Hillary hold it down for Bill for a long time. What I'm saying is that it is hilarious. And it's just like, what is the word? There's a word that I want, and it has left my mind, but just the idea that you have found this 6F queen and have decided that.
Can you explain 6F to those people that may not understand?
6F, it's a hashtag, and then it's 6Fs, which is the hex color code for white. So if you ever are,
I thought that was one of those the hair things y'all do with the 4C. I thought that was the white woman's version of like 4
No,
C's.
so just like pound sign. So the 00000, that's all black. 000 no, yeah, 0000FF is royal blue. Don't ask why I know hex codes. It's just I know things.
Okay.
But those are hex codes. So, but yeah, the 6F woman. So this 6F woman, and you are literally looking at her and being upset that she is not able to hold you down like the proud Black women of other times. And it's like and it's kind of like, well, yeah, I can see how.
Like, yes, I can fix. Like, yes, I'll fix you some oxtail stew.
Bruh. But yeah, he said that they went around the world for 2 years to tell any woman who would listen that this wasn't a good looking nigga. But so here's, there was another reel that I saw of someone mentioning that some of the things that Katt said in regards to big nose men and big buff dudes, referencing Jonathan Majors, or white women, or a light-skinned weird faced wife. Some of those things applied to Shannon. Shannon also has a big nose. Shannon's also very big and muscular, like Jonathan Majors is. Shannon, I don't think is currently dating anyone, but I believe that there was a woman.
His kids are lighter kids, so I'm assuming that they're
I believe there was a woman of a Caucasian persuasion that he was involved with. So, but that was just funny in itself. Like the fact that the girl in the reel was like, yeah, she's like, what happens when? And then there's a point where like so when Katt is like, he's like, so these big, like, when did y'all start liking big noses? He's like, so if this nigga is good looking, then every nigga is good looking. But he's not pointing at Shannon, but remember, he's already sitting up like this.
Yes.
So if I'm pointing like that, am I pointing at you?
Shannon there at the cue goes, oh, stop. Come on now, Katt.
I ain't gonna be able to have nobody else on this show, man.
Hey, what he say? He's like, you gonna get Oprah next.
That part.
But shout out to you, Shannon. This is monumental. None of your other venues will be this big ever, even if you get Obama.
Ever.
Way to kick the year off, man.
I don't know who we could have on at this point to top this, and because it's not even
Michael Jordan, but he got to be shitting on LeBron James.
No, you got to be talking shit about Isaiah. Him and Isaiah.
Oh, I'll take that too. I'll take the Isaiah slander and Scott. If you're not gonna do LeBron, I gotta get Isaiah and Scotty slander at the same time. If you're not gonna give me LeBron slander,
yeah, or Scotty,
Isaiah and Scotty.
Or Scotty talking about me. He got his son out here with my ex.
There's nobody he can get. Nobody can get.
Something like every other video that he had. I think the one I think the one with Steve Harvey, one of them was like only 9 million. I think 9 million was, the highest one that he had. So he was doing numbers. He was doing great numbers. He was doing just fine. But once he hit, like I said, it was like he was at 5 million early that day. And then it just was, and then as the day went on, it was just like more and more and more and more. And for those out there in the world of social media, this is fucking amazing because it's all organic.
Yep.
None of this is paid.
Yeah. Cam
and none of this is pushing it literally everywhere. My supervisor, who is a 58-year-old Turkish man, he was like, "What is this Katt Williams thing? It's on my front of my YouTube page. Like that's not
everywhere.
Even. They're just pushing it to everyone.
It's everywhere. It was on CNN. CNN talked about it. So it went from a small number of people. I ain't gonna say a small number of people. I mean, you have millions of views. So you have a subset of people who know about this podcast. A subset of people who know who Shannon Sharpe was, because there are people who knew who Shannon Sharpe was but didn't know he had a podcast, didn't know that Club Shay Shay existed. So you have people who are just now for the first time hearing this damn podcast, people who knew Katt Williams, but then you hear, because me hearing Katt Williams is going to be on Shannon Sharpe. Okay. I'll watch it at some point.
Yeah.
But that, like I said, that morning, somebody posting and being like, Katt Williams is gone. Like he is out there. And I'm like, wait, what happened to Katt Williams? Wait, what? Okay, well, hold on. I'm not doing nothing else for the rest of the day.
I don't know if I predicted it mentally, but the way he took a picture with him and I promoted it on YouTube, and I was like, huh. And he's like, yeah, it'll be out tomorrow. And I was like, huh. I wonder how that's gonna go. That's gonna be an interesting conversation. But I didn't think it was gonna be this. But just looking at it, it was like, huh. I wonder what he got to say, because he don't usually he got something to say. Yeah.
I mean, like I said, and then it's pretty much the exact same promo he does for anybody else. Like, here's a picture of us, interview coming out tomorrow, right? And again, based on who you're speaking with, determines if I want to listen to your interview. I love the news journalist Torre. I don't listen to every interview because I don't care about sometimes the people he's fucking talking to. But if it's somebody
like
that I care,
Money, like I love R&B.
I like R&B Money.
Yeah. I didn't listen to that episode. I can't do OG Genesis. I just opted out on even listening to that episode. I'm just not.
It was actually a decent listen. I listened
really,
to it.
I don't see how he's on there. I don't understand why he's even.
they didn't have no R&B people. So
that's okay. I was like, are we running out of?
I ain't listened to it while I was working out. So. Hey, this cool ass Scott from the I Love 90s Music Podcast. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like it. On the SOLC Network, you finna get all the real deal on the 90s, the 2000s, and the splash of that 80s. Do it right now, man, and I'll be your friend.